Hi, this is Mimi from Mimi's Paper Crafting. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're making a Halloween card. I'm a little bit excited. I already made a tester to see if it would work, and it works great, but I did change a few things. So where did my tester go? No lie, I just had it and now I can't find it. So I could show you what card we're making, but can I find the oh, here it is. There's a few things I want to change on it, but this is it. It's a stair-step card. Look how cute it is. It's adorable, but a few things need to be changed. And it just sits like that. So, let's get to making it, huh? Put that over there. So you will need a 5.5 and 8.5, 5.5 by 8.5 piece of paper for your base. It is basically the same as any other A2 card, but we have to do some cuts. So we have to cut at 2 3/4, okay? But we're only going to cut from 1 1/4 to 6 1/8. So 2 3/4 right here. And now I put this washi down, so I know that is where the 1/8, 1 1/8, and this is the 6 1/8. Okay. And just sink my blade and pull it down. And there we go. That's our first cut. And then you need your scoreboard. If you have a die, use your die. I have a die, but I figured a lot of people might not have a die, so I wanted to show you how to make one. Okay, so where are we at? This is the 2 3/4. So we want to go on this side. We're going to do 4 1/4, but all the way across. Okay, because it's still a card. And then you're going to go to 1 1/4. Oh, sorry. So it was set at 1 1/4, that piece of tape. All right. I did not go all the way down. I didn't want to risk going all the way down. I mean, because knowing my luck. And then 2 and 3 1/8. Right? Yep. 3 1/8. Then the 4 1/4, and then the 6 1/8. And I didn't go all the way this way either. I just didn't want to go too far with my cuts. So I'm just going to pull my trimmer out and fix that, because like I said, I didn't want to go too far in my cuts. Because knowing my luck, so then we're just going to put it down and line it back up. And then I'm going to pull down and match up. There we go. Same with up here. There are measurements on the side of my trimmer, but I don't know about you, but I got old eyes. Old eyes, okay? All right, there we go. Now we're just going to fold and crease. And then fold this one in. So it starts to make like an M. You're doing basically a mountain valley. Okay, and then it looks like that. So as long as you fold that first score in, you want it to look like that. Okay? So as long as you fold that first score the right way, the rest of them will follow. And then I'm just going through and doing that. Okay, we have to make, there's one adjustment I want to make. All that purple down here bothers me. So let's measure. And it is 2 3/4. We're going to go all the way across instead of leaving like a normal mat. You would leave a little bit all around. We're not doing that because we want this to look like a cemetery. So 1 1/4 by 2 3/4. I have my mini guillotine here. 1 1/4 by 2 3/4. Am I going to remember that? No. So What's up with this paper? Look at that. That ate that paper. This is paper from that scrap pack that they sell at Walmart. And yeah, it's very thick and it's like textured. 2 3/4. There we go. Okay. So now that we have that done, we have this mat that's going to go here, and I just used my VersaFine today to ink, because I wanted it a good black. So I'm just going to ink our stuff. Okay. Glue it on. Okay, you have to put this down first because you will be attaching part of the tree, see, onto the orange. Okay, so we have that. Now let's get our tree. Now with our tree, this die, my paper that I used, the die, if I can link them in my Amazon storefront, they'll be linked in my storefront, the paper under the paper and the dies under the dies. So you want to make sure it's not taller than your card, because this, I mean, you're going to want to put it in an envelope if you're going to send it. So we're going to trim off some of this off the bottom, and I'm just going to trim to there. And now, there we go. Here's where it's tricky, okay? You want to make sure you don't get any glue on anything that's going to be hanging over. Okay, so right here and right here is where you're going to stop gluing, and like right here. So I usually just put my thumb, and then what I'll do is I will just be generous with my amount of space. Okay, just be generous with your amount of space. Same down here. Just going to be generous. And then we put it down. And of course, I forgot that this part right here hangs off. So we'll just wipe that glue off. Okay, because we don't want it to glue to our steps. You don't want to get glue on your steps. And then this right here is just going to get trimmed off. There we go. All right, so we have our tree on. Now we're going to want to put our green on, okay? We're just going to cover that up. Doesn't matter. I'm not worried about it. We just want to put this green on so we don't see all that purple under our grass and behind our gate. We're still going to add grass though, because we still want it to look like grass, but I just want to cover this purple. I think it'll look better if we cover all of this purple. I mean, maybe it won't, but I think it will. Okay, and then what we need to do next is add our tombstones. So I'm just going to ink them a little bit, make them look old, or whatever, just inking them a little bit. When you put these on, my first one, I don't know if you can see that, I put too close to the edge. See that? So be careful of that. So I'm just going to take the back, I'm going to put some glue here and then a little bit above. And we're going to add the back one first. And just add it far enough over. I'm going far enough over this time. If I could like let it go. Okay, so there we go. So that one's on the back step. See that? On the back step, and then it'll get covered with grass, but first we gotta do the next one. We're gonna do the same thing. Okay. put it right there. That is much better. Okay, and then we need our grass. Our grass needs to get cut because it is too long. So we're going to cut here, and let's poke out the stuff that didn't come out. That'd be helpful. I think I have 3 pieces of grass, 2 pieces of grass. The other one I used 3 pieces of grass, but that's because I needed to cover more of this bottom. So I think 2 pieces, my original thought of 2 pieces of grass will work fine. So we're going to glue this on to the back step first. Okay. So we're just going to pull it apart. And put it on, and needs to be cut a little bit more. There we go. So there's that one, and then the next one here. Did I not? Yes. So all that purple that's showing doesn't matter, because when you put this in, it's going to cover that purple. And then when you put this in, which I will piece the other 2, it's going to cover that purple. See that? So what I'm going to do is kind of stagger them. Okay? You would think I would know. I just made this card. I'm telling you. And then poke these out. My grass dye I got on Temu. I don't think they still sell it, so I can't link that one. And then the gate dye I'm going to use, I have no idea where I even got that one. Okay, I'm just going to cut there and glue it on. Pull this apart so we can get to our step. And pull it down a smidge. Come on. A smidge. There we go. Like I said, it doesn't matter about this bottom part because it's going to be covered with the grass. This here, though, needs to get glued down. It's driving me nuts. Driving me nuts. There we go. Okay, and now we're just going to take this extra grass we have and fill in the bottom. So we're going to put some of it here. And then put some of it here. So we're going to cut here. And here. Okay. I should have just cut out the third, huh? I didn't think I'd need it. Alright, so we have all the grass, the tombstones, everything's on. It looks good. Much better than the first one. We're going to keep these 2 pieces of grass because we may want to cover the gate, the front of the gate. So here is my gate. Here is my gate. Here and here. And I inked this with Rusty Hinge. Now, I tried it on, I didn't go right into inking it. I did try it on the, a piece of gray scrap paper to make sure it looked okay. You never know, right? There we go. And then that'll get glued here. And then the other piece. And it'll get glued here. So you're not seeing this on World Card Making Day, but it is World Card Making Day today. You guys making anything? Alright, we're going to put this one down. all the way down on the bottom, like so, and then glue this down. Okay. Because all cemeteries need a gate, huh? Okay, let's put this away before I put my hand in it. So now we have that, and then we have this extra grass. And I think we should put it there. Like it's a like it's, oh my god, I can't even speak right. Like it's just grown over. Like it's grown over. And then this here. This here. This, let's do this and then we'll cut off the other. Okay. And then I have a cat to put on here, a ghost, and the word spooky. So I'm just going to put that here. And I don't think I have, I might, I'm not sure, the word Happy Halloween to put on the back of the card. Not sure though. I did not think of grabbing my stamps before I started. So there's that. Okay. And we're just gonna trim that off. Okay, and we're gonna add our kitty cat. This die, the tree die, this, and then there's a ghost and a spider that I did not cut out, all came from the same die set. And I recently just got it, so it should still be available. I mean, look how cute that cat is. Now, let's ink our ghost and set him aside. So I'm just using the black. Just a little, nothing major, but we're going to set him aside so I can close this before I put my hand in it. And here, this spooky die is a KS Craft die. I just got this one because I had nothing Halloween. Nothing. So I bought a few things Halloween just so I would have it. Okay, let's glue this on. And then I'll pull my stamps down and see if I do have a Happy Halloween stamp. I did just buy a Halloween stamp set. I don't know if it says Happy Halloween or not on it. I would have to look. But this word came with spooky, scary, ghoul, and eek is what the die set came with. And we're just going to put this on a little angle right here, and I am not going to glue the Y since it's hanging off the edge of the card. I'm just going to put it on a little angle, and then we're going to put this guy down. Okay, there he is. Now, doesn't he look better with the green all the way down? It really does. I'm glad I did the green all the way down. And moved the tombstones. They definitely had to be moved over further. These were too squished over here. Much better. I like this one much better. Now let me see if I have a Happy Halloween stamp. I don't think I do, but let me see. Guess what I do? It's very tiny. Happy Halloween. This is the stamp set I got. I got it on Temu. Look at the cute little Halloween wreath. Sorry, you can't get any more. I literally just got it, and when I went through Halloween stuff again the other day on Temu, it was already gone. So, we're just going to place down the Happy Halloween, and I'm going to put it on the back right here. Okay. There we go. Happy Halloween. Where's my rag? Okay. And there we go. I mean, listen. If you have the dies, it's a very easy card. It's a cute card. It's a quick card. It's literally just cutting out the dies and putting it together. And if you have a die for the step, that's even better. I do have, like I said, I do have a die for the step, but I figured some of you might not. So, there we go. That's how it would sit up. Put it in the envelope. And then pull it out and it sits up really pretty. Look at all that. It looks really good. I love it. And it came out how I pictured it in my head. Though I was picturing the ghost over here, but then I realized the ghost would be too far down, so the ghost went over here. That's the only difference in what I pictured in my head. Okay, guys, thanks for joining me today. I hope this gave you a little bit of inspiration and taught you a new card base to make. I will make sure I put the dimensions and the cutting guide for the base down below. And everything that I used today, if I can link it, will be in my Amazon storefront because that's where I got most of this stuff. So, thanks for joining me today. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Please like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.